Beverly Edwards, and I'm a registered practice nurse.
So, Bev, tell me a bit about your story.
Well, my story is that I left the medical centre to go and meet my elderly mum for lunch in a cafe in Sydenham, and the old red brick Sydenham buildings fell sideways into a cafe that had been deemed to be safe from the October earthquake, and I got pinned over a table with a roof beam, and that broke my back right at waist level. I was then carried on a door to Spotlight car park, where I lay for several hours trying to get, they were trying to get rescue vehicles out to us and they couldn't. A helicopter flying back from Redcliffe School spotted the calamity and landed. Took myself as a priority one directly to Christchurch Hospital, where they opened up my front and removed my spleen, patched my diaphragm and took the 5 ribs out of my lungs. I was in ICU there when my family found me, and in the early hours of the morning I was airlifted to Wellington Hospital, where they opened up my back and pinned the fracture. So I'm now a paraplegic, no legs, no bowel, no bladder.
We've had this opportunity to rebuild this city and become entirely accessible after the earthquake. Do you think we've made the most of this opportunity?
Not at all. If I can use the example of the memorial wall, all the surfaces, this tiling done up the top, which is uneven, it's tripped people out in their wheelchairs because there's bits sticking up. And it's perfectly new area that's been done. And then the next bit's concrete, and the next bit's smooth tiles. And that's not well done. It's pretty and looks good, but it's not practical for somebody that wants to go and visit the site in a wheelchair on their own, being accessible.
How does it make you feel when you're treated differently to the rest of society?
I feel really annoyed that they don't actually put someone in a wheelchair or get someone in a wheelchair to help with these designs. You know, there's a lot of us around that would love to be included in these planning and given the opportunity to help make it a better accessible city, but they're not asking.
And if you could speak to the likes of Restaurants Association New Zealand or Otakaro or Master Builders, what would you say to them?
Think about if their mother, father, brother, sister or one of their children were in a wheelchair, what would they need? And I think it's those people that are compassionate, those that have had their lives touched by someone in a wheelchair or someone that's disabled, then they understand the needs.
So what do you want to change going forward in the continuity of the rebuild of Christchurch?
I'd like to think that going forward from there that there is more thought about accessibility for us, and I'd like to see some of the areas that aren't user friendly now redone, resurfaced. That's one of the